An Opotiki man's applied for $600,000 in compensation after having his manslaughter conviction quashed. Harry Matchitt was accused of murdering 77-year-old Brian Hilton, who was found violently beaten in his home in July 2016. A jury determined 57-year-old Matchitt was guilty of manslaughter in 2021 after his police interview answers were used as evidence of a confession. But experts more recently found he likely suffers from memory distrust syndrome, often changing answers he thinks are wrong. He was released earlier this year after more than 3 years in prison. Tourists are spending more money in New Zealand, but we're not quite back to pre-COVID levels. The latest international visitor survey shows international tourism spending has increased 4.3% in the past year. New figures show nearly 3.4 million people visited in the year to June, up 200,000 on the year prior. However, spending is at 86% of pre-pandemic levels. Most visitors are from Australia and the USA, with Chinese tourists making up 7% of the total. The government's giving funding to schools for open-plan classrooms to get fixed up. Education Minister Erica Stanford says schools could get the money from a contestable fund based on need to put walls in the barn-style classrooms. A ban on building any more of the classrooms was announced 6 weeks ago. Stanford says many teachers and principals have expressed their concerns about the failed experiment. A warning against pursuing ACT's wish to dump the Paris Climate Agreement if we want to keep a handle on trade. ACT leader David Seymour's reiterating his stance on the international agreement, suggesting we exit unless we negotiate a better deal. But Canterbury University political science professor Bronwyn Hayward says when it comes to trade, it's not an easy playing field and we need to stay aligned.
An honourable party and an honourable country would want to actually reflect the fact that we made a commitment to all our trading partners.
Coromandel businesses are welcoming the return of a new Auckland to Coromandel ferry service. Explore Group will start Friday, Saturday, Sunday services from late next month. Fuller's cancelled its service in 2022. Coromandel Business Association Chair Jennifer Ashman says after the pandemic and multiple storms, the area could use some good news. She says it should reignite tourism and increase the customer base.